Billy doesn't want to sit next to me.
Dude, me and Billy almost saw someone get their head blown off.
Yes.
That's getting recorded, guys. Just so you know.
We'll restart real quick. There was a police.
What is that?
Hold on.
So that's Billy. Oh no, this is good, man. Don't cut that out. That's good stuff. Mo, will you give me some more water, please?
It's true that we did.
I'm doing inclines. Billy, I don't know what he's doing. Mo's actually working out.
How come every time that I'm on here is I'm not doing anything, but I'm doing
explain
the
what you're
exact
doing here.
same thing you're doing?
Tell me what you're doing then.
I am spotting Mo right now.
Okay, but what you doing before that?
Same weight. Because me and Mo were doing the same weight, so we just stayed together. That's what good partners do.
That's right.
You just run off, and now you're.
And guys, Billy's not weak. I'm just strong. Let's get that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not weak.
But it looks
Mo,
like you're
this is
flat benching something I did when I was 14 years old.
Probably.
Bad shoulder.
Yeah.
Look at him. Watch him touch his shoulder when he gets. You guys see that? You guys see that? Yeah. All right. So he's doing flat bench. I'm doing incline. Today we just kind of warmed up. I was checking blood pressure because your face was so red when you got up.
Yes, because I put work in.
Is that it, or you hold your breath and
No,
stuff?
I put work in.
Huh.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see. That looked
doing,
easy.
Tricep, close grips.
Watch this, and then what do we look over here? Mona's all posing and jacked, and then Billy's.
Yep, me and Mona just changed.
I will make just a. She is lifting, but she's not lifting it like a power lifter. So you don't got a big arch and stuff because we're just trying to work out chest. I don't know why you guys power lift or the form of the bench all year long. You know how they arch it and they turn it into a decline.
I'm doing right now, is that
No, you're actually doing good. You're doing good too. You're pulling the elbows in. You're working the chest. You're getting development and strength relative to just focusing on the one aspect of it. And they focus on that one aspect all year, thinking that it's going to get them both things. All right. I was impressed that you did go to the incline with your unperfect shoulder as of right now.
Yeah, I just lift my ass a little bit out of the seat.
Which kind of turns it into a flat.
It helps change the angle of where I'm at. Like if I sit all the way in it, it kind of tweaks my shoulder just a hair. But if I literally come up out of the bench
just a couple
little
inches,
bit, yeah, just a little bit, and it kind of just changes the whole dynamic of.
And what else? It gets that upper chest still. Mo, look at you.
Yeah, well, just
Holy shit! She
just
just right.
Just repping off some.
Easy on the trend, woman. You're looking jacked. So Mo had a high day. Mo has a couple high days here and there. Look at the vascularity in you, buddy. He just said he's fat, and look at the vascularity through his arms. My gosh, that's a new GPS. It's like, yeah, we took the 405 down to Pacific Coast Highway. Saw a guy almost get shot. I was just talking about his level, and you just talked about this. So you can kind of see how you just kind of pop up the hip just a little bit just to take the pressure off the shoulder, which I love. But he's still doing the incline. So for everybody that's going, I got a banged up shoulder, no inclines whatsoever, just change the angle just a little bit if you can.
These, for some reason, the weights look really big here at this gym, but those are like the 60s.
Yeah, it's barely 60 pounds right
the
there.
60s out. They
Oh, he's leaving the whole thing in
I
here.
wanted to show him what it's like to spot Mike.
So, yeah, thank you guys.
It was
Thank
a workout
you.
just picking that thing up. Like that's, if you work out with Mike, it's the accessory work, picking his weights up to hand to him.
I'm sorry. If I was stronger, I would have done it myself.
And here's me being the good sidekick that I am, helping you through this.
Are you motivating me here?
I am motivating you.
It looks
I feel
like
that's what my job is right there.
It looks like I need it too.
Yeah.
That is a father and son's T-shirt or shirt, if you want to say. And then it looks like everybody else is wearing the Gunn club, and then Billy's wearing the BPI.
BPI, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a BPI supporter.
Are you a BPI athlete?
I am a BPI. I like to think, although Whitney is not officially, he hasn't officially called me a BPI athlete, but I feel like I'm
like you're there.
I am there.
Yeah.
I feel if I push this hard enough, I could be a BPI sports athlete.
I think if you really, maybe if you were like successful at something.
And I was just wondering why you wore that shirt today. Now I know why.
Because
you had to put over father and son stuff.
It looks good, kid. I came down. No. Try it.
No,
when I first came
looks
downstairs,
good.
you go, "What? Wait a minute. Are we going out to dinner or something?" Because I look so good.
Exactly. Like we weren't. I thought we were going to have a brunch or something. I didn't know we were.
But instead, only I went to train. From the look of the workout and the weights that we're
It's
using.
like, oh gosh, we're not going to work out. We're going for brunch. Awesome.
Hey, I don't got my shirt on now.
Yes, because for some reason you felt like somewhere in the workout you will always shed your shirt for like no reason whatsoever.
For the fans.
For the
fans.
My bad.
Just show them what I'm working and the angle I'm doing. So instead of the chest up, I'm dropping it with the abs down and working that. In 120s. 120s. What's Billy got here? I think he's just got 20s.
No, he's got 50s. he's got the 50s. Let's not diminish my work.
All right. This is a terrible decline bench. I did not like how the legs were so low on it, so it kind of didn't tweak my back. It puts it in a bad position. So here's Mo with the chest up and the arch in the back, and then we're going to have her change it. So when you do decline, I actually prefer lifting the head up and dropping the lower back. And there's more contraction in the chest for me. Try both. Do both. One's a power movement. One's an isolation. Both very, very useful. And Mo with the side boob.
Hey, listen.
Yeah?
Just take it like a man.
Okay. No pegging today, please. So there. Now she's leaning forward and dropping the lower back against the bench. And you could see even better stretch. You see that? Mm-hmm. That looks good. And she has great range of motion here. So those shoulders get really down there. Now we're going to show you both exact. So right now his chest is up, head is back, and he's taking the dumbbells up and over. So this is a great position. It's very advanced. Just because you got to be really contracted and stay isolated and flexed. Now, there's the drop. Doc felt like I did. Billy liked the bench. It didn't hurt your back. Maybe because of your height. You're taller than us.
Yes, that might have been a...
So you were in a good position. I didn't like how it made my legs feel like locked down lower. So it torqued my hips. Great form from Doc, as always. Look at the hip on you. Now, this is what I love. You got a little bit of a banged up shoulder, but you could still do pullovers.
There's only certain spot like this, it doesn't hurt, but there's a little bit of a twinge at first once I get going, but once my shoulder gets adjusted to the movement, I'm good here.
You're good to go.
I'm good here. It's for some reason it's incline. If I incline too much, it just puts my shoulder
impingement from the incline relative to the stretch of the pullover. That's interesting.
Because I feel when I do pullovers, it's not really in my shoulder. If I take my shoulders out of it, I
could relax it.
Yeah.
I love that. So hopefully you guys understand that. And again, with a banged up shoulder, you got to still work the chest. You still got to get in there. Doc has a great stretch on that. Hips are down low. I see a lot of people do this exercise and they flatten out their body. They raise up their hips and it's not hardly even a stretch.
Yeah.
And then I feel it only in my back. If you can't flex something, then you can't train it.
Yeah,
most people is like,
something.
Yeah, there's a misconnect. Mo always looks good, but she always looks like she's training arms. Arms are jacked. But same thing, you can see the range of motion she's doing and a good elbow position as well. And then good squeeze and flex. Oh boy, let's see what we got here.
So you'll do this a couple different ways. Like you'll drop your hips a lot, and then I think it's the next set, maybe here, but you completely board yourself. You're completely flat.
Yeah.
So what is that?
So there was two things I was doing with my elbows, and then the elbows would change the body positioning. So On the one with the elbows were forward, and then this one now you can see the elbows are really to the side. So I'm focusing more on the outer chest relative to the inner chest with the elbows.
Yeah, so it must
and
be
so
nice.
with the legs, I was just kicking out and trying to get my hips lower and lower and lower to more of a stretch. I like how she pulls it all the way forward. So there's even more of a squeeze right there. Where like most people that would do that right there, it'd just be a relaxed position where she's actually squeezing and flexing it.
Yeah, you know what's a really good contraction too is when you bring it up to that part right there and
The top. Push it away from you.
Down. Yeah, push the weight away.
So you can see the difference. Both are great form. You saw Mo's and she'd come forward, and Billy's really focusing on that stretch and the squeeze. Your hips are low on you, big dog. I like that. I also like
I have a monster rib cage for some
you
reason.
do. You have a big chest,
Big
man.
ribs like
I'd hate to freaking tie up. You know what I like though? Is it's the range of motion again. It goes back to that point of, hey, I'm 270. I can't. My flexibility is terrible. Well, it's not because you're 270. You know, that's one of the big things. Everybody's like, oh no, I'm a big boy, so I can't stretch. It has nothing to do with that.
No, nothing.
Last clip.
This is the last clip Jeffrey said. So I think on this one I kick my legs out further. I'm trying to get my ass
You're
lower.
gonna flatten like almost like a board.
Ooh, arms all the way back by the ears. So choking myself out, and I'm really leaning over that bench now, you can see. So the shoulders, you'll see also that I'm higher. And there's what Billy was talking about.
Yes.
I'm just trying to extend all the way through the rib cage now and through the upper chest and really trying to get those elbows back.
See that on.
And here is the food. You guys are going to love this. Go back to the previous video to check this out if you missed it. These guys are eating 30-day blitz. That's it. Billy Gunn, thank you for hanging out today. Mona Mirison, always a pleasure.
Yes.
Anybody wants to see my
It's always a pleasure to
sandwich?
train with her. Not so much
Not
you.
me.
Yeah, you are a horrible training partner.